Hey, yo, it's the CE show, man. As you can see, man, I'm in my ditch hoodie.
With the turtleneck.
Man, I got it at ComplexCon, man. It got the hood on it. Hold on. Shout out to him. Got the hood on it. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all might see me at a regional. I pulled it out. She just put it. Y'all might see me at a regional game with one of them on with a puffer coat over the top.
Crazy.
Definitely rocking that, man. So, yeah, we're on here, and I'm going to say this every time. We going to keep working. We going to keep working. We're going to find our niche, what we going to do, and we're going to keep working. We're going to outwork any other
Podcast.
two-person podcast in our niche, and we're going to outwork them, man. We're in Las Vegas, man. That's our second episode in Las Vegas. We got our gear that we got on from ComplexCon. Got my co-host Drew here. He's going to talk about his gear.
What's going on, y'all? I got this shirt from Echo. You know, Echo used to be a brand when he was around. When he was around, like he's prehistoric. No.
Absolutely.
When he was around, like this brand, like great brand. I love it. Echo, right? That's what it's called.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, at the time, I'm going to get teased for this by my older sister. So when we were walking doing our final lap to go get this, I'm like, yeah, I saw this one shirt that I really liked. I'm like, man, you know, I can't wait to go get this shirt. We walked up. I'm like, why is everybody at this stand? Like, why is everybody up here? Then we see this influencer named Marlon. Yeah, he's been around for like about 6 months. Yeah, and he was signing shirts and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, oh, man, like, it's not even worth it. Like, they look like they were ready to go. So I'm like, it's whatever. It's cool. Brittany was like, no, go, just get the shirt. Come on. And then I go grab it. I grab the first one I see because I'm ready to go. It's a large. He's like, can you fit this? I'm like, yeah, I can fit it. Like, I don't care. I'm like, come on. She's like, go get the extra large. I'm like, okay. So I go get the 2X and give it back. And she's like, yeah, this will fit perfectly. So then my brother, you know, if you don't know, he's a cut the bullshit, let's go kind of guy. So, sorry, I hate to get into this the first segment.
Absolutely. Wow. First cuss word on the season.
No, I said one before. He's a kind of a cut the bullshit, let's go. So he's cutting in front of everybody. You know, he's not a small guy by any means. You know, he's, come on, give me the shirt, let's go, right? And I'm like, oh my God, right? So then he gets up there, then Brittany follows him, then he leaves to go stand in the back because he don't like being around a lot of people. And when me and Brittany are standing there, we're like, all right, like, come on, let's go. So then Brittany gets the shirt and like she rings it up, pays. Then the guy who rang us up looks at me and Brittany and says, "Want him to sign it?" I'm like, "No, please, no, I do not want him to sign it." I'm like, "All right, come on, let's get my shirt." And then we're walking back like, and she was like, "She's Drew. You didn't want him to sign your shirt?" I'm like, and then I look at her like, "No, I didn't." But yeah, that's like I say something that's something that was really fun that happened at ComplexCon. So let's roll into the rest of it. So Saturday we flew in and we got in the car. We went to the Airbnb and stuff like that, chilling. You know, I made a TikTok in there, and then you know Yeat, you know, our brother is a big Yeat fan. You know, he goes to ComplexCon every year and he looks forward to these. You know, and Yeat was performing, and you know I indulge in some Yeat. You know, I love Yeat. You know, he's a great artist. You know, back in my day when I was a sophomore, that's all my playlist consisted of. If you go back to 2022, my Apple Wrapped, that's all it was Yeat. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. You know, they're talking about it for 2 weeks up until I'm like, yeah, like, I'm getting really excited for this concert. You know, Yeat goes on at like 9. No, it's 8:30. Or we start going there at 8:15, right? So we're on the way, right? And I got my headphones on in the back, and I'm like, listening to Yeat, like how it go? Yeah, right. Then you know we get there, you know it's 8:31. You know we're walking around like how do we get in? So then we get in, right? We're like, bet. Be like, oh, we don't have our wristband, but like we can go get it, right? Right, Brittany and Chris, right? They're like, yeah, but like no matter what, if we don't get our wristbands, I'm not tripping because I'm with my people. I don't care. We can go scoop some poop off the side of the road. I don't care. I'm with my people. See, okay. We can go do it off the side of the road. I don't care. So we get up there, then we see, then there's this guy in a blue shirt and there's 2 Care Bears, a pink one and a blue one. The pink and blue Care Bears, they are very strong with their language. They were very upset because they were there to see the same guy we were, and they didn't get the chance to. They're not getting the chance to because they didn't get the wristband, and they stopped giving out wristbands. Like they're looking at wristbands, right? So we're like, what? Like, all right, come on, let's go get our wristbands, right? So then, boom, we roll up. We roll up. So then this guy takes us to the back, and like we're all sitting back there, and we're like, I bet like. Belly finna get our wristbands, bet. Then this one lady, a decision maker, Brittany calls them decision makers, you know, she's a decision maker. So a decision maker comes to talk to us, talks to the ladies, and they were really upset. They were cussing, yelling, I can't say it, you know, first cuss word on the CE show.
Absolutely.
Didn't know we were counting, right? But yeah, they were really upset. They were cussing at her, cussing at us. Like the security was like kind of like positioning themselves to get us out of the building, which was really weird. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing. I just want my wristband. So it turns out we couldn't get our wristbands and we couldn't see Yeat because they locked up the wristbands behind bars, right? And when I said that, I kind of, excuse me? Like, say it again. Like, you locked up the wristbands where? For what? Why? So then I'm looking around and I'm like, dang. Like, we can't even get into the place? Chris, you know, Chris don't care. You know, really like, Chris don't care. Brittany cares, but I don't. I'm with my people, you feel me? I'm just following them around at this point, you feel me? I'm opening doors and stuff. I'm doing my job, you know, glue guy, you know. Like, I'm opening the door and stuff, you know, glue guy and stuff. But, yeah. So then we're walking around like we can't get our wristbands tonight. We can't go see Yeat. And our brother, Derek, he's in the concert like yelling. He's in a mosh pit guy. He's in the middle of the mosh pit with a camera up like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, dang, bro, like, I wanted to see Yeat. Like, I wanted to see him perform that song. You feel me? But it's cool though. You feel me? And then, like Chris said this last episode, Chris said, the squeakiest wheel gets the oil. So then Brittany said, oh, I'm gonna say a cuss word, okay? She said, I'm gonna go be an asshole about it. I think that's what she said. I don't think that's what she said, but she's gonna go talk to somebody so we can get compensated or whatever for what just happened, right? So then, boom, we walk up in there. Then we go see the lady we saw last night, the decision maker we saw last night. She was like, we can't get you guys a refund, but we got you guys a VIP.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna complain about a VIP, you know. Brittany, big dog. You know, she won MVP today. So she got us VIP, you know, squeaky's wheel. Get all the oil, you know, and she got us that. So, you know, once we get inside of ComplexCon, we're walking around, oh my gosh, like it is a pop culture nerd's dream. Music, literally everything. We're walking through and we see the guy from Ditch. You know, shout out to you. I don't have your ad off the top of my head. I'll put you here, but oh man, we walked by and saw this hoodie. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was hard. I'm like, dang, like, bro, like, this is hard, bro. And he's like, yeah, bro, stuff like that. I'm like, bro, this is hard, bro. Dap him up, bro. Get his Instagram and stuff like that. We've been talking, bro. He's a chill guy, bro. He's from LA, bro. Like, yeah.
We got to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Next time we out here, yo, bro, we tapped in. So we keep walking around and stuff. They got this basketball exhibit. You know, me and my brother played a game of best of 5 free throw competition. Who won?
Don't remember that.
Oh. Yeah, now we don't remember.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
No, of course. So, you know, we played a game. We were walking around and stuff like that. So many great clothes, so many great exhibits. Brittany, she got some nice sweatpants that don't know where they will be at in a few days. I do not know where they will be at.
Wow.
But anyway, just she's looking at me behind this camera right here. But yeah, we went through all the exhibits and saw them all. There was a big Lego exhibit. There was interactive things to do. Like there was so much to do, and then we just went around and saw a lot. I really did enjoy myself going through and seeing everything. So like, whoa, enough about my experience or up until this point. What about you? What did you experience? Like the hoodie's tough. Tell me more.
Appreciate it. I know that the hoodie's tough, man. Shout out to Ditch, man. Shout out to them, man. It's very comfortable, very, like, warm. It's not cold yet, but as soon as it does get cold, we're really going to test its limits. It seems like it'd be good under a puffer coat in a extreme cold late December, you know? So that's that. I went to all the booths and different things like that, kind of just seeing which one caught my eye. Big shout out to Crocs, man. I put on my story,
yeah.
man.
Oh, dude.
Crocs is trying to get into the foam runner game. And I know this is kind of crazy right now, but I'm going to take my foam runner off right now on camera. Hey, my bad, hold on. The foam runner, right? So at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. This is your multi-purpose shoe when traveling. Let me tell you why. You wear these when you're on the beach with no socks. Now you don't got to step on any shells. They could potentially go into your feet. And then all you got to do is just shake them out. And that's all you got to do. Multi-purpose. And then also in the airport, I got an insole in mine too, so I can make sure I keep my arch in my foot good. But Crocs is trying to get something. And the amount of people wearing Crocs, it's a great move by Crocs, especially with Kanye not being with Adidas anymore with the foam runner. Now you can get the foam runner for cheaper, right? But if I'm Crocs, I'm looking at it and saying, can I create a model that isn't Kanye's model, but it's Crocs' model? Because I don't think any more foam runners are gonna get made. But you can get foam runners now for like $75 to $100, maybe even cheaper. Just as far as that, as soon as the Adidas and Kanye thing happened. But Crocs getting into it, man. I was on my story. Now, how many in the next couple months, how many people is going to convert to the normal Crocs to those Crocs? Because ideally, they would have to be the same price, right? You have to make them the same, or maybe a little more. But like, what's the conversion? Like, when do you convert? I feel for everyone who has Crocs, and this is, I don't have any Crocs, but I would love, you have Crocs, I would love to get your advice here. When you have the Crocs and they have I think there's like a little black thing that like covers like the hole on the side of the lever. If that falls off, it's time to get some new ones. That's my take on them. I don't wear them. Would love to get your take on that from a Croc wearer.
So yeah, if the safety strap is what he's saying.
My apologies. My apologies.
The safety strap of the Croc, if that comes off, you're right. There's no point. Yeah, I'll wear the side of some Crocs off, but they can serve many purposes. The reason I'm attracted to Crocs is because the slip-on ability. I'll just slide my foot right in it, and it'll make sense. So that's why I'm really like, cool. Great. Like, that's why I mess with them. But I feel like if they transition, the reason I like foam runners is because they're multi-purpose, like you said, not just for. The reason I transitioned from Crocs to foam runners is because like they're stylish, dude. Like, they really go with anything. Any like little like airport fit, like smooth, like sweats, big sweats, and foam runners, cool. Like, that's a staple now. People know me. I have got a pair of foam runners for my brother. Thank you very much. People can identify me off my foam runners. I wear them almost every day. Really, can't wear them too much though. Material. I wish you could see the bottom of these, but
yeah, just for that, I'll show the bottom of these. Burnt rubber. Probably been to every airport. Maybe 12 airports as these have seen. Not too ashamed of these,
Those were a Chris Evans staple. I feel like you see him at a tournament; those are guaranteed to be on his feet.
You got a hint of blue in there, missing the gray. I'm telling you, just the real fit I like to wear with these. Thanks for asking. I wear essentials, top bottom, but then I got my work jacket that's that hint of blue. You see that hint of blue in there? Which actually brings the whole fit together. You didn't know that, but now you do. So,
are you pointing at the camera there?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought you were okay. Yeah. So, okay. Besides the Croc exhibit, anything else that stood out to you before we get to concluding?
Man, I wish I would have went in and got to see the soccer stuff, the stuff inside the cages, the big purple, and I think there was like some Jordan 11s that dropped or something, right? And it was like a big semi and different things like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The big purple
Yeah.
one. I just thought that I don't even know how they even put that together. The skateboarding, that was elite. I just like seeing skateboarding dancing. I just like seeing like athletic stuff, athletic movement.
Yeah, stay on the lookout for the Skate 4 streams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's all I had for ComplexCon. It was a great weekend. We'll be in ComplexCon. We'll be at ComplexCon every year. Our brother Derek loves ComplexCon, so we'll be here. We'll probably be here at the Pod Place again, booking another time, another session. Be with Coach B again. It's Coach B now, not Coach Beebop, but it is Coach Beebop on Instagram. So shout out to him.
And shout out to Ditch. But
Shout out to him. Yeah, you might see these guys on our podcast next year, Coach B and what's the guy's name from Ditch? Did you get his name? Shout out to him, the owner of Ditch.
Adam. He's not an owner. He just works for them.
All right.
So to conclude, we really recapped our time at ComplexCon, walked through the major events that happened in ComplexCon, why we couldn't go see Yeat, but how we got VIP through the MVP of the weekend and things of that manner. Please do not forget to follow us on our socials, the _CE_show. And that's all we got. Thank you.